Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about the data science internal test first solution. So let us start. So this whole question paper is based on a case study, that is decision support system, which helps to find the right IPC BNS section for a police complaint in Indian police complaint centers. It is usually written in a free text and they are generally not clearly well structured. To make them useful, the system must extract complaints or according of the given complaints. So here we will work over three parts. The part A will be dealing with the statistical characterization of complaint data. In part B, we will be discussing about the similarity and dissimilarity measures. In part C, we will be talking about the data pre-processing, which cleans the complaint data. It fills the missing values, removes errors, and makes the value comparable. So let us start with the part A. The first question in the part A is asking for some of the statistical measures to characterize this person in complaint derived scores, for example, ALEC, offense severity, evidence strength, harm, impact index, and also discuss how these measures can be computed efficiently over large complaint repository. So let us start with its solution. So, for statistical measures, we have three of the important statistical measures. The first one is range, which is calculated by using the formula, that is the difference between the maximum and the minimum value. It shows a spread of the complaint severity. The second method is the standard deviation of variance calculation. The standard deviation measures the average deviation from the mean, indicating the consistency in evidence scores. These two methods are quite good, but these are quite easily affected by the outliers. So we can use the third method, which is very robust to outliers, that is IQR, which is the difference between the Q3 and Q1, where Q3 is the third quantile and the Q1 is the first quantile. So these three methods are very useful in calculating the dispersion in complaint derived score. So these three can be used. Let us talk about the second question. The second question gives some of the sorted evidence strength scores between 1 to 100 extracted from complaint text. Here we have some sorted values and we have to calculate mean score, median, mode, modality of the data should be commented on, mid-range. We have to estimate Q1, Q3, also give the 5-number summary, and finally we have to estimate the we have to draw a box plot of the scores, and also we have to, in this context, gives the how the quantile QQ plot differ from the quantile plot. So let us start solving it. Here we have given the data set. We can calculate the mean by using the formula sum of all the terms divided by the total number of terms. That is, the approximate mean will be 30. Median. The median will be the calculated by using the formula n plus 1 by 2 terms. As the number of terms are odd, that is 27 terms, we will get a median as the 14th term, which is 25. Similarly, calculating the mode, we see that in the given data set 25 and 35 occurs the most number of times, that is 4 times. So we will get the mode as 25 and 35, and this data set will be bimode. Mid-range. We can use the formula for mid-range, that is largest number plus smallest number divided by 2, which will give us the mid-range as 41.5. We can calculate the range using the formula largest number minus smallest number. So we will get 57 as our range. Now we have to draw the box plot. For that we will find out the quantiles. Q1 can be calculated using the formula n plus 1 by 2 term. That will give us the 7th term, that is 20. Q2 will be calculated easily as it is the median of the given data set, that is 25. Q3 can be calculated using the formula n plus 1 into 3 by 4 term, that is the 21st term, that is 35. So now we will be calculating IQR, which is the difference between the third quantile and the first quantile, that is 15. We are calculating IQR because we will need to know what are the outliers in the given data set. for the right outlier, we can use the formula value is greater than Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. We will get a right outlier which is greater than 57.5 in the given data set, that is 70. We do not have any left outlier, as while using the formula value which is less than Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR, we will get no outlier, as there is no value here less than minus 2.5. Plotting on a box plot, we will get indicated by this line, we will get the IQR. This line indicates the outlier, and 20, 25 and 35 are our quantities. So our 5-number summary gives minimum as 30, maximum as 70, Q1 20, Q2 25 and Q3 is equal to 35. Now the QQ plot here represents between the evidence versus normal distribution. Here the sample quantile are represented on the x-axis and y-axis, and on the x-axis we are representing the theoretical quantities. This is a normal reference line we have taken and we have plotted data points on it. Here we have a value which may be represented as an outlier. Let's move to the next question. Here we are given a severity index distribution which are built from extracted complaint features, and we have to compute an approximate median severity for the complaints. So here's the severity range, here's the frequency. We will calculate first the cumulative frequency. So we have a total of 3,194 cases and the median position here is 1,597. So the median falls between the range 21 to 50 severity range. Now we will use the interpolation formula for calculating the median of the given data set. So we will use the L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H formula, where L, the value of L is 21, CF is 950, F is 1500 and H is 30. So we will get an approximate median severity as 33.94. Let us move to the next question. Here we have given a district index sample record, complaint age and self-assessed incident impact percentage for 18 complaints. We have to calculate the mean, median and standard deviation for age and impact percent each. We have to draw a box plot for both, and we have to draw a scatter plot and QQ plot to study the relationship. So from the above complaint age and self-assessed incident impact percentage sample records, we can use the previously used formula and calculate the mean for the age as 46.44. For median, we get the median as 51, and the standard deviation is 13.22 for the age. For the impact percentage, we will calculate within the formula. We will gain a mean of 28.51, median is 13.70, and standard deviation at 9.67. So we will draw a scatter plot for age versus impact score, and we can plot each of these points, that is impact score versus age. We will plot the points and we can get inferences from the givens. Similarly, we will draw a box plot of age and impact score. Here is it. And for age, we have represented the box plot by this blue box plot, and this red box plot represent the impact scores of the given complaint age.